Hey everyone. Alright, it's either going to be an awesome weekend or a weekend that we don't get much done. I'm going to start prepping the body here from here down for the teal. So I'm going to start sanding it, see what I can do. We are in Florida, so around 3 every day it likes to rain a lot. So I'm going to get it all prepped up, prime a couple spots, and then go from there. So stay tuned. I'm going to time-lapse this because obviously it's going to be a while. And then watch the process. Compressor is running right there. She's full. So let's see if she can keep up with me. All right. Okay, so the whole side is sanded from about there down. Because I want to do the teal, because I'm going to do something funky up there with the white. It's going to kind of go like that. So sanded down. Now I'm going to grab the pressure washer and some Dawn dishwashing soap and a Scotch-Brite, and I'm just going to scrub, and then just pressure wash this whole side and let it dry, maybe blow it out with the air, and then start taping it up for epoxy primer, like 2 coats, and then start with the base. As long as the weather holds out, I'll hold out. All right, we'll be back. sanded. Dawn dishwashing soap, Scotch-Brite. And of course, it looks like it's gonna rain. Look at that. Actually, it's starting to rain. So I'm gonna close this up and let that dry, rain, whatever, and then start back when it stops raining. Welcome to Florida, Sunshine State. Brr, brr, brr. Alright, so now we got another break in the weather. So I'm going to be putting on that. I mix this at a ratio of, I can do either 3 to 1, yeah, 3 to 1 to 1, or 4 to 1 to 1. I'm going to use it as a sealer, so I can seal it with this. It's epoxy primer, and then I can wait about an hour, and then I can top coat right over it. So that's what I'm gonna do. So it's less dry time, less sanding, blah blah blah. Yeah. So I got everything. I got my mask. I got my gloves. So here we go. So as you can see, I basically covered the windows there and up there. I had to spin the bus around so I wasn't painting in direct sunlight. But from there, the boxes I'm not worried about because it's the same color, and plus around the edges it'll be shiny, so that's fine with me. And I used the center line right there of the rub rail because the white is going to go on the bottom of that. So I'm going to bring it up into it, and then when I paint the white, I'll mask it off here and go up that way. Well, my main concern was the windows. I didn't want to get any overspray on them. So there it is. There's a compressor. I'm pretty fortunate where I have a dryer. So I have a 3-stage filter that's attached to it so I don't get any water running through that thing. Because it's hot, it builds up condensation as any compressor does. But with that, I have less chance of getting water through the line. So luckily my job let me use it. And I'm going to use it. So here we go. We're going to put epoxy primer on this, wait a little bit, and then start basing it with the teal, and then go from there. Alright, so I showed you the one coat, and then put on a second coat. Yeah, so I'm just going to let that sit up for a little bit, and then I'm going to come back over with my teal. The teal is a single stage, but I mix in a little bit of clear with it, like 10%, to give it a little bit more pizzazz, a little bit more shininess. And I mix that 4 to 1 to 1. I'm shooting it through, not my SATA, through my Tecna. It's a 1.4 tip, 1.4 millimeter tip. It's kind of a water hose when it puts it out. Plus, I don't know, I've used it for this, so I might as well just keep using that gun. Check back, or I will be back with you in about 30 minutes. And as long as the weather holds out, I'm gonna hold out. So, and then I'll get all that painted up from there all the way to there. I'm still probably gonna take it teal all the way to the end, even though I'm gonna do some white kind of like that. yeah, might as well since I've already got it out, and go from there. All right. Alrighty, so we're all set up. I mixed up the paint, so now I'm going to put my first coat in. I want to do at least 2 coats, maybe 3, depends on how it sets up. Alright, I'll be right back. All right, well, I started at 10:30. It's now 5. 2-hour rain delay, but I got one side, the teal, painted from there down. I'm gonna see how the weather is tomorrow to see if I can paint my white right there tomorrow. I didn't wrap it around yet because I want to get the rear bumper off, and that's going to require cutting torches, so I don't want to mess it up. But there's a line like right in that area that I can tape against and then paint back. So, not too bad. It's got a total of 3 coats on it. The air compressor was running out of air a little lower than I would like to, but I've been doing this a while, so you just kind of adjust, and that's what I did. So everything looks good. So hopefully tomorrow I will get the white painted and then do this little cool thing right there, and then be able to have this side good, because I've already done the boxes, doors. Alright, and then hopefully get the front painted white too, because that's kind of an eyesore for me. Anyway, so that's what we got right now, and then I will keep you updated. So thanks for watching this so far, and stick around. Hey everyone, so next day, it's all cured up. It looks great. I'm gonna flip the camera around. I'm gonna show you the texture of it after it was all, you know, cured up and stuff like that. I sprayed it yesterday, and about 3.5, 4 hours later, it decided to rain hard. But it cures pretty fast. I was using a slow hardener but a fast reducer, so it worked out real well. So I wanted to get the white painted today, but the thunder is already starting to roll in, and that's how Florida is. It's like rain is daily. So, and I want to do a little bit more sealing around here, right there, and on there, because I don't want water to get trapped behind there. So I'm going to do that today. But you basically see the process of how I'm painting it with the 180, then the pressure washing with the Dawn, and then just taping it off and painting it out. Will I make more videos on the paint? Probably, especially the white, since I'm going to be doing this whole graphic design thing down the side, and that's going to be kind of interesting, and just to show people how to do it, because it's really cool actually, and you can really get creative with these things. You have a pretty much of a blank canvas here to work with, so why not be unique, you know, crazy stuff, and just do it. So let me flip the camera around and let me show you the surface. Okay, so there it is. This has got 3 coats, but it's very shiny. It's got a little bit of an orange peel to it. I don't mind, especially with a lot of the factory paints just from cars. It's got a lot of orange peel, but considering that I was kind of running on a lower pressure than I prefer to paint this stuff, I'm pretty happy with how it finally, like, the overall layout of it was. There it is. Very cool. And out of the whole thing, I was gonna actually take this all apart and then paint this white, because this part of the bus is gonna be white. But me and my wife were talking about it, and really, I think we're just gonna leave that yellow, just so it still has the school bus yellow somewhere on the bus. Obviously, it's gonna be covered with a panel that's gonna be white, because it's actually gonna be like that, and then it's gonna come around like that, and like that, and then down like that. I didn't tape off the tires, as you can see, but we need new tires anyway, so I wasn't too worried about it. And I'm gonna change out the mud flaps too, because I want something different. I pressure washed all up underneath there to get all the old scaly stuff off. But anyway, so overall, I'm very happy. Not even just overall, I'm just very happy with how this came out. So what we're going to do here, this is obviously going to be white, but I have to put sealant, like I was discussing, right along this edge here, right here. I still haven't done that. And then right here, I have no leaks. It's just, you know, I don't want any water to sit up underneath there. And then here's that middle rub rail thing. So I've taped up into here, but it's going to be taped along here. And then this is going to be white, and then that's, of course, is going to be teal, but it's going to be like that all the way around, and then around the back, and then the whole front is going to be white. So that's it. Goes well with the teal rack. There we go. So that's going to do it for this one. A little quick, well, not quick, but little details on how I'm doing this. So stay tuned for the next project, which will probably be the white, and then how I'm masking it off, and the tape that I'm using and stuff like that. So thanks again for watching. If it was informative or helped you out or anything, give it a thumbs up. If it was kind of a waste of your time, give it a thumbs down. Either way, it's awesome. And please, you can discuss about it. You got any paint questions or whatever, I'm an open book. I'll definitely give you a hand, or at least talk you through whatever you need. Open book on this stuff, because a lot of stuff isn't out there. You know, they do the major things, but some of the little things aren't there. But anyway, so hit like, subscribe, share with your social media friends, because we get this out there. It's a movement, and it's going to be amazing. So thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you next time.